Boston Bruins got stunned by the Anaheim Ducks, losing 4-3 in overtime, their first loss of the season. Yes, they still get a point because it was an overtime loss, but things fell apart in the final 5 minutes of this game. 2 goals allowed with a 3-1 lead late in the third period. Jim Montgomery saying after the game was over that it was inexcusable that they lost this game. No question about it. Pavel Zacha, Jake DeBrusk, players whiffing on trying to score empty nets in the final furious few minutes as they were letting the game slip through their fingers against the Ducks. But my biggest problem, my biggest issue that I see with the Boston Bruins after a game like this, it's the lack of offense and being able to extend the lead. Only once in 7 games thus far, the Boston Bruins have been able to score more than 3 goals. That was the very impressive quality 4-2 win over the Los Angeles Kings. Other than that, they've scored 3 goals or less in every single game that they've played. Can't really extend that lead like they did last year and really run away from teams in the third period. They just don't have enough offense to do that right now. What that means the Bruins are going to play a lot of 3-2, 3-1, 2-1 games where it's going to be white knuckle time in the last 5 to 10 minutes of the game in the third period, and we're probably going to see other overtime losses like this where they just can't pull it out in the end because they're not giving themselves enough cushion, enough breathing room between them and the team that that's chasing them in the game when they build up a 3-1 lead like they did against Anaheim. So you got to credit 6-0-1 in their first 7 games. The Bruins are off to an extremely great start this season that nobody expected. But I think this overtime loss to the Ducks kind of showed some of the weaknesses that the Bruins are going to have that other teams are going to be able to go after this year. At the Garden for CLNS Network, I'm Joe Haggerty.
The CLNS Media Network is powered by FanDuel. Sign up at FanDuel.com/Boston. And get in on the action with $200 in bonus bets guaranteed. When you place a $5 bet, that's $200 in bonus bets, win or lose.